Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So, welcome back to the career mode here as we're getting ready to jump into the Genesis Invitational. Field size of 80, so definitely a smaller group here. Alright, looks like normal fairway and greens, green speed medium, and wind is low. Alright, so here we are. See who's off. Okay, best so far. Early holes, but you know, some folks are already through 6. Oh, this is like really elevated. That's interesting. Don't know that I've noticed that before, but again, I think first time I'm playing through here in 2K25, so just may not have been as obvious. Okay, what is happening? Yeah, it was not, like the control was not responding to me switching things, because yeah, I think if I go there, especially given the distance down, I'm thinking it's going to end up like in the cart path or whatever, so I probably should be careful and a bit conservative and go from there. Yeah, because that almost, it didn't get to the end, but yeah, it wouldn't have reached the next group. I mean, the problem is, yes, this becomes then a 4-iron, which is not great. So watch the approach. Okay, rhythm and overswing are perfect. And wow, so it still didn't make it. Interesting. I really thought I was in good shape given kind of what the status was. All right. Alright, just trying to get up there. Nice. Very close. And we'll start with a birdie. So yeah, definitely running into a little bit of a just logistics challenge. You know, it's kind of we settle into our new life, whatever. I mean, I guess that's the best way to describe it. But yeah, I find myself just kind of enjoying time in our kind of our great room, whatever. You got really nice views of the mountains and just kind of doing stuff on my tablet and less sitting here in front of the computer. And so suddenly I find I'm playing this round before I play TGC Tours because this round is going to show up Monday morning, so tomorrow, and I don't have it yet, where normally I've been like so far ahead because I do spend more time or had been spending more time. So we'll see how things go, but you know, as I talked about, things might change a little bit just because there's less sim time. But I guess it's good to have less sim time because you're enjoying something else rather than you know, things that you don't enjoy are encroaching on your time, which is still, you know, always possible, but we'll see how everything goes. Ooh, I don't like going to the left there. Oh, I guess at least we stayed out, but oh, yeah, that was not good. Alright, so that's a full 10% down. So right now this is taking me to like 190. If I go up here, now I'm closer to 80%, so I'm going back to like 175. Or, well, I guess it'd be about 2346, so I guess a little bit higher. So maybe, I guess we'll try this. You know, obviously a lot of power line. Oh, stay out of the bunker. I like the roll. I like the roll. All right. So I got what I was hoping for. Just keeps meandering toward the pin. So that was nice. That was very, very nice. Let's see if we can do this. Come on. Yeah. I was worried it was too fast, but nice. So yeah, I figured because it's been several days too since I've done any PGA Tour, so I'm like, yeah, it actually wouldn't be bad to go ahead and get this round in because it gets a little bit of practice in my belt too. Alright, I was not sure if it was going to hang on. Fairways are a little thin here at Riviera, so... Alright, so we're going to gain a few but lose some. So we're going to try this. I'm not sure I like that swing that much, but it might work out. Okay. Almost looking like I know what I'm doing. But again, it is on pro, so let's not... Definitely not getting too full of myself here. Oh yeah. 3 bogeys in a row. Bogeys? God, no Freudian slips like that. 3 birdies in a row. First time in a long time. I mean, I've certainly seen the 3 of 5 par or better, but... Or I think that might be a birdie challenge, but yeah, getting 5 is really hard, but obviously I've done the 3 because it didn't give me anything. Ooh, alright, that goes back a lot because it's a wood. Ooh, boy. I'm worried this is going to come up really short. But I'm also worried the other way that it's just not going to do what it needs. Oh, that would be awesome. Come on, slow down, slow down. Didn't slow down as much, but wow, that was really pretty nice. Let's see. This is going to be a bit tricky. Oh my goodness, look at that. 4 in a row. That I've never done. So, can we get... Ooh, this is another one. It's only down 6 feet. 7 birdies in a row? Yeah, wow. That would be, I can't even imagine. Heck, I can't even imagine the 5. Yeah, I don't want to blow it, but this seems so much shorter. Because it's a 430-yard hole, so if I do this, I mean, I'm going to have under 200. It's probably the right call. Alright. Not bad. Yeah, almost ended up at 300. Yeah, and we're right there on the cusp of the edge. Another 20, 30 yards. We would have been right there. Alright, so it's gaining about 7 yards because of the elevation. So yeah, this should work nicely that way. We'll let it... Bring it over here. Okay, I think it's basically in the right direction. It's going to be a little to the right still. Okay, we are close. It might take some magic, but we'll see. It is downhill. I'm going to go back a little bit. Please go, please go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, well. That would be crazy if I could get 7, but... So yeah, everybody's still 1. And then record 10 birdies or better is just the daily quest. They don't have to be consecutive, but... Okay, well, these are the things that make it difficult, because... You've got to be, like, right on. Okay. You can't drift too much. That might be okay. Yeah, no. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Ooh. Not an easy one. Not an easy one. Ooh. Almost didn't go. But we did get it. Somehow we're hanging in there. This is insane. This is like so far the best play I've ever had. It's like, oh my god, it goes to 11. Does it go all the way to 18? That would be just nuts. Oh, I don't know about this. I really don't. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna do this and go where I know I'm clear of the trees. I don't want to try to do any kind of a draw or anything. Or fade or whatever the heck you'd call it. And I don't want to get caught in the oh, okay. So, and then yeah, this is still 120. All right, it's up in the air. So yeah, we're gonna lose 4 yards. This might be a bit more than I'd like. Just try to be not too hard. All right, it's on target, I would hope. Can it be done? Oh no, it can't. Oh well. I tried. It was a good run. I mean, it wasn't, I mean, I was off a little. I had a little bit of a pull, but that may have been enough that just doomed me. All right, so pressure's off a little bit, I guess. In the unreality I was living in is over. Okay, really close to falling off the fairway there. All right. Not quite sure about this, but I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, I should feel pretty good about that, I would agree. Alright, we got that one. My goodness. And we are 13 strokes ahead of Homa, who was like really a crazy rival. So, yeah, I definitely need to just stay focused. And, you know, really keep my eye on the ball, as they'd say. Yeah, it was just, that was unreal. It felt amazing, but it also felt super stressful. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go with that. Well, hold on. Because now we probably need to go with that with the elevation. Wait, alright. Now I'm confused. Alright, that. Okay. 65, 150, yeah. So 65, yeah, this is probably. So confused. Oh, I got that crack sound. Close enough, I guess. Alright. A lot of downhill. I don't know, a little more maybe. Alright, the little more did help, because yeah, that was right in the middle. Alright, and yes, I think I've gotten everything but the 18. I've gotten 15 pars in a row before, so there's that, but that is such a hard achievement. I'm not going to get too worked up about it. Oh my goodness. We're going to do the choked tee shot, see if we can hold anything. I didn't like that stroke, but it worked out. I kind of fixed it in the process. I realized the bottom was not where I wanted it. Alright, I think it's rolling off the back. Or is that the green? No, okay. So that was just too far. Alright. If I go with the... Ooh, I don't want the long flop. I don't really want the other flop either, though. I'm not liking this over the bunker. Let's see. Okay, we're on. A little further than I'd like. Definitely much more challenging. Just stay on the green. Alright, just get me a par here. That was a tough pin placement, a really tiny green. So there was a lot going on there, that's for sure. Alright, we're now 15 strokes ahead of Challenger. Gee, could this tunnel be any tighter? This is like looking down the psycho hallway or something. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, a little bit off. And that's going to make it, let's see. It doesn't really drop off that much. So we're definitely, but yeah, it's curved a bit there. Might have caught the trees. We're rolling. I don't think that's the green, or is it? It is. Okay, wow. All right. 69 feet. It's hard to see in the sun and the shade, but up till a good way, it's definitely uphill, so... We'll just give it a ride and we'll see what happens. I have no idea. Alright. Not too bad. We didn't roll off. So that's good. And then it's just a matter of... Ooh, that was close. Why is there a squirrel on my window? I heard the sound behind me. So, sorry about that. Yeah, it was like on the screen, a squirrel, and then like on the brick, and it's like, what is it doing? But I called my wife in. She's like, yeah, I think he's maybe trying to figure out if he can jump onto the bird feeders or something. But yeah, I like was looking at him. I moved the thing. I thought for sure it would scare him. He just sits there and looks at me. So, whatever. Hopefully this won't mess me all up. Alright. Relatively straight, but a little more open than I'd like. But it was moving a little to the right, so it saved me from myself there. Alright, we're going to get pulled back and lose some distance. I went to the left. So I think I'm going to be further away from the hole than I'd like. Oh, and the distance was a little longer than I'd like to. So this is not a simple one, but it's pretty straight, I think. Nope. Ah, so close. So close. Alright, but the nice thing is the par streak is still going through 12. I thought it was coming up to let me know, but not yet. Alright. So, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, this, I don't like that. It might be high enough that it'll work. I'm like, this demands some accuracy, but okay, it carried well. Man, this is a par 4? I mean, this is just a wedge, I suppose. Alright, we're gonna choke this up. Okay, I like it, I like it. I don't like it as much as I did in the moment. Yeah, if it had gone straight, it would have been right on the hole. It might have been sitting in the bottom of the cup at that point. Oh my goodness. It did not go where I thought it would. Alright. Okay, record 25 pars or better. We got 13. Yeah, I assume we got the 10. Oh, 10 birdies. Yeah, it was birdies, not pars. But there we go. We did get it. 6 iron, so hopefully it won't bounce too much. I think, I don't know. Man. You know what? I'm just going to do a bit of a partial instead of... Alright, and I got 98%. But the problem is when I do that, I usually mess up on the open more than I would like. But it still rolled further than I had hoped. This is a long way. I don't know. Still think this is probably better. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Well, that was a valiant attempt. All right, so 14 of 18. All right. Yeah, and again, with the lack of wind and all that, like, this is certainly probably my best opportunity. All right. Not bad. A little weak. We lost some power, but that's okay. Okay, 8 iron. It is down, so it's going to go down a bit. I just want to clear those bunkers. Don't want any opportunity to end up in the sand. Going that far right, that's not good, but man, we got a good bounce. Wow, we got a good bounce. It's a bit longer roll than I would like, but we did get a good bounce. So again, birdie may be hard, but a par should... Wow, what is this doing? I mean, it really doesn't look like maybe toward the hole it'll dip over a bit. So let me do that. Come on. Oh, that's too far. That's too far. Maybe not. Oh, I cannot believe it wasn't hard enough. Well, we still got the par. And again, 10 under's perfectly fine. Don't need to be greedy about it. Okay. Par 3. It's going to move me a few yards closer. That's not... Eesh. Alright, again, we're going to do a bit of a partial. Hit a little straighter on. Okay, a little bit of an overswing, but it's still 99%, not 100. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Made it. That was a wicked position, but made it. All right, 17. This is long. Over 600 yards. Man, we barely got over 300, so this is going to take a full 3. All right, I can go up here. Should be able to make that. Well, let me go back there. This kind of requires a bit of a precision shot. Again, we're going to let this approach just go. People, unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. So let's see, 63, 71. It's just, can I clear the lip? Man, I hope I can. I can. So let's see where we end up. It's an okay rollout, but again, this was already the third shot. So a par should be possible. A birdie would be amazing. Yep, uphill the whole way. So I don't want to be too weak. And wow, how far did we go past that hole? Wow. That was not pleasant at all. Go in, please. Thank you. All right, we are still there. Even though it rolled off the green, I guess maybe because it bounced on the green, it counted. So this was one of our test holes, as was 17. A little farther left, but I think we'll be all right. Yep. 305, which is not bad uphill that way, or it appeared a little uphill. This is more uphill. So let's see. 14 is going to be 5. We're going to gain 3, so we're basically losing 2. So I don't want to go too far. So we're going to do a choked approach to there. Let's go with that. All right, 97, so it's kind of on what I wanted. It's toward the pin. Man, I am doing well in approach, you know, the distances and all that. It might have been the pull again. I had a 10-degree pull. All right, but I did get 18 of 18, so I did finally get pars in a row. So let's see, is anyone going to be even? They are not. So I have a 12-stroke lead, but this was, I feel like I want to like take a picture of this and frame it and put it on my wall. Because honestly, I think in anything, no bogeys, par or better on everything. So again, hence the reason that it was the first time I was able to complete 18 pars or better. And this is an easily, I think, thousands of rounds. So, like, this is a big day. Man, would I have loved for this to have happened in TGC Tours. But, you know, I'll take it. And hopefully enough people will see it to, you know, at least be happy for me. I'm happy for me. Like, this is a big deal. 11 under is a pretty solid round regardless. You know, and I get it's not master difficulty, it's just pro difficulty. You know, and that's the thing. Like, even though the competition is set a lot weaker, that doesn't make my ability to shoot any different. So the 11 is earned. It's not like, ooh, you got it because of something. Yeah, I got it because it's not on master difficulty, and so that would have been harder to do. But you know, even if I could get half of that, again, the 5 under or 6 under, as I said, that would get me a tour card. So a wonderful round to come back to PGA Tour with after a few days away, just, you know, kind of the normal cycle of things. But yeah, feeling really good. So, and especially, you know, now I mean, as we really think through it, it's an 80-person field. I mean, so this is kind of like half the size of the typical field. It's an invitational. Like, these are the, you know, 80 best players on the tour right now. And to be playing that way against those folks, pretty awesome. Have a 20-stroke lead over Max Homa. I mean, this really, if there's ever a definition of it's mine to lose, this is where I now sit. And so what my battle will be against myself, against psyching myself out and being, oh my God, and just falling apart because of that. All right, did go up a tier in the clubhouse pass as well. You can see there were 1770 XP up above. That's the doubling that is in effect this weekend, but it doesn't really matter because, again, I'm already at level 100 with my player. All right, so we're going to gain, looks like 33,000 followers, which is awesome and certainly to be expected. I think I saw a shirt. Okay, there they are. Penguin. All right, that's the lady, I think. So this is the man's. Okay, so it's Nike, where for the lady it's Penguin. I'd like Penguin. Do they have penguins on it? That would be kind of cool, but not for me. But a lot of fittings, so that is always helpful. All right, so again, 33,000 followers. It's going to get us up near 550. You can see we've got to get past 640 to get past public figure. So I assume I would take public figure to mean like people know my name on the PGA Tour now. You know, am I a household name? I don't know. Because that's the thing. Like I would say someone like Tiger Woods or whatever, like even people who don't follow golf probably know who that is. So I think that's beyond a public figure. But maybe not. I don't know. But you know, 500,000 people in the grand scheme of things across the whole country, not that many people. So it's not like, oh, a bunch of people that wouldn't normally know about golfing know about me. That doesn't seem right with just that. So the other thing, as I was going through the screens and getting here, that I thought about is home is 9 over in an invitational. Now again, he was 35th, so he is theoretically in the bottom half. But I'm like, is he going to make the cut? Like that would make it super easy to beat the rival if he doesn't make the cut. I mean, if he has another 9 over day, maybe he won't make the cut. I can hope for that, I suppose. But I need to focus on my game, and that's what I will be doing. So with that, we're going to step away here. As always, if you've not liked or subscribed, please consider that, and I will see you next time.